you doing?
Getting in some protein, obviously.
But those are peas.
Yep, despite being one of the smallest vegetables, on average, a singular cup of peas contains around 8 grams of protein.
Really? That's crazy.
Well, do you know what else is crazy? Like peas, wetlands are small but mighty. According to Nature.com, wetlands contain a disproportionate amount of the Earth's total soil carbon, holding between 20 and 30% of the estimated 1,500 petagrams, despite containing 5 to 8% of its land surface.
The carbon that they sequester can be stored in wetlands for hundreds and sometimes thousands of years, making wetlands one of Earth's most efficient, naturally occurring carbon sinks.
No way, I never would have guessed. Well, if wetlands are so important, why don't I hear anyone talking about them?
Well, we're glad you asked. Unfortunately, like peas, wetlands are often underappreciated and underestimated.
But don't fret, there's something that we can do.
What?
Before we dive into that, let me tell you a little bit more about wetlands.
Wetlands are one of Earth's most important ecosystems. There are lots of different types all across the country and the rest of the world, but all of them have water covering the soil for part of the year, which gives them lots of unique functions.
Due to their unique layout, wetlands are able to provide essential habitat for aquatic and land organisms, like otters, deer, frogs, and a variety of other animals. Wetlands can also store lots and lots of carbon, because the soil has little oxygen, which slows down the rate at which organic material decomposes.
One study conducted by the Conservation Fund found that a single acre of wetland can store between 81 and 216 metric tons of carbon. And peatlands, which make up between 50% and 70% of all wetlands, have been estimated by The Economist Impact to store twice as much carbon as all of the Earth's forests combined.
According to the Vermont Department of Environmental Conservation, here in Vermont, 230,000 acres, or 4% of the state's land area, are wetlands.
However, 20 acres of wetland per year have been lost in Vermont since 1995, and 50% of Vermont's original wetlands have been lost or damaged due to human activity.
You may be thinking, what can be done to solve this problem?
While you guys have been talking, I've been doing a little research. A few different organizations have been able to implement something called an Adopt a Wetland program. One of these organizations, the Coastal Plains Institute in Florida, trains volunteers to monitor the water quality and health of wetlands and gather data that is then added to a larger database. Here, let me show you a clip.
From a citizen standpoint, they're really a unique and exciting opportunity to see seasonal changes occur right here in our backyard.
Oh, I've heard about that program.
The vital work that they perform helps scientists and organizations assess the health of specific wetland areas and determine which wetlands are most in need of protection.
We think that an Adopt a Wetland program will work great in Vermont. Not only are Vermonters passionate about protecting the environment, but getting the public involved with hands-on science is a great way to make the world of scientific research more accessible.
And UVM has great resources like the Lake Champlain Sea Grant Program, the faculty, and the Involved Student Body. Working together, we could all make a program like this really successful.
That's why we need everyone to get involved and help us advocate for the implementation of this program. It's up to us today to protect the wetlands of tomorrow.